Welcome, my peeps, my peoples. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video. It'd be greatly appreciated from the bottom of my heart, my peeps, my peoples. Peep Squad is in a building, baby. We going to the top. We're going to bring others with us. So please become a part of Notification Squad. Peep Squad, hit that notification bell, baby. Know each and every time I drop a video and be the first one to comment. So let's get into it. Let's talk about Real Housewives of Atlanta Season 12, Episode 9. They're going to Canada. They're going to the festival. Like, what is really going on with Eva Marcel? Are you actually forgetting it's the hormones? What's going on with you, Eva Marcel? You can't remember what you say. You said that Portia needs to worry about the blogs, getting the business about the blogs, and you will forward some blog information over to her. And then on top of that, you said her C-section hasn't even healed, and then you also said stuff about she needs to go back to work and do her job. Like, you tired, like you have been. Like, I don't understand. Like, do you like Portia or do you not like Portia? What is the case? What is the situation? Because you riding for her and Portia thinking you riding for her, but you really ain't. Is it like Nene said, that these girls ain't really friends, and next season they won't be friends? There'll be a whole different, triangle going on. So what's going on with that situation? I was like, damn, Eva, you can't remember. Eva, I was gonna rock with you if you would have kept it 100, because that's the only problem I have with you, Eva, is that you say things and then you backtrack and you act like you don't say anything. You can say what you need to say in the blogs, you can say it on This Nation, you can say whatever, but you know what counts is when you're filming and the person is right in front of you and they're calling you out and they asking you a question, and you just act like it ain't even here. Like, no, I didn't say that. I'm telling you, Portia, and I'm telling Candy I didn't say. I was like, damn, girl, you can't be trusted. Or you the snake? Did you record Cynthia? Like, what is going on with this fugaziness? Like, for real, for real. And then we hear Mark done spend the night out drinking and partying, with Candy, Cynthia, Todd, and Mike Hill, and Kenya went home. Like, damn, he just dropped you off. You, like, he just jumped in the car with them and just left you behind. You had to go home. Like, come on, Kenya, you should have came through. You should have been like, you should have called the babysitter, the nanny, whoever, and be like, I'm chilling. You know what I'm saying? So he's chilling out with the people. Not that he don't like them, but he don't want to be on the show. Oh well, it wasn't filmed. But if you want to know the details of the conversation that went down, please head up my Real Housewife Drama Scoop playlist. And Mike Hill does a whole interview on that time he was out with, with Mark. I was like, OMG, baby. Like, damn, he just dropped her off and kept going after he done chastised her. After he done said Nene Leakes is his girl. He don't care. He like her, baby. And after, he just, it was a romantic proposal that went down between Cynthia Bailey and Mike Hill, whether you believe it or not. And basically, you think about his proposal that he proposed to, Kenya Moore, Mark Daly or whatever, and the way he described it, it's something simple and plain. He said he's not grander. He's just a plain, regular, smuggler dude, with a beauty queen or whatever. You think he would want to spend the night out, at chill as adults and have a good time, but no, he wanted to drop her off. And it seems like Nene Leakes is coming through. Cynthia Bailey wants to be she wants to be able to, follow Nene and not be blocked, baby. I was like, okay. And she's asking Marla, could you please have to unblock me? And then they're finding out that the nice, wonderful chord that, Nene Leakes wrote to Cynthia, it was on the blogs. And basically, Candy and Kenya Moore believes that, Nene Leakes send the information to the blogs because she doesn't want people to think that she's so bad. So it wasn't really a deep, profound apology, but that note hit deep because people was telling me it touched their soul, baby. So what you think? So how did the blogs get it? Everybody saying that Nene Leakes sent it to the blogs, but yeah, because she's being ragged through the mud. She wants people to know that she's supporting Cynthia. Whether she don't know if that chord or that note would have made it to the show. So basically it went to the blogs. I don't know if it's true. That's allegedly that Nene Leakes sent the information to the blogs, baby. So what you think about that situation? And Portia got a bone to pick with Eva. Eva's out here doing the most part. Marlo is behaving and she's doing she's doing good. Like she's trying to mend the fences with Eva too as well. But her and Kenya Moore ain't gonna see it no time soon. But she's fitting into the group like one of the ladies where, she's not under Nene Leakes, and that's what people kept saying about, Marlo being Nene Leakes' lapdog. And Nene Leakes addressed it, and she said Marlo ain't her attack dog, and she don't really feel like Marlo is there for her because Marlo's letting the ladies, say little sly remarks and comments. But when they was about to say that, Nene Leakes wasn't answering her phone when it was at the airport, and what's going on with Nene, she let them know that Greg is sick or whatever, and so she's gonna do her best to come. So it is what it is. I was like, Oh Lord, Eva. I mean, Eva, why you do the most? Like, we was at eye with you. We gonna let you ride with your comments, and then you gonna sit here and just lie. So Portia, basically, she wants to confront Eva. She's telling her sister that, Eva done said some things about her, and she got the information from none other than Candy Burris. And we find out that Marlo was getting ready to talk about Eva, and Portia jumped in, was like, don't talk about my girl. And that's when Candy jumped in and said, oh, I wish she had the same respect for you because she was reading you for filth. She said that, your C-section hasn't even healed when you out here doing the most. Worried about my energy, worried about what I want to do with my kids. I was like, Lord have mercy. And she's going to forward the blog information to you. So Candy's telling her what's up. Candy don't have to, but she's passing the buck, making the show interesting. And plus, it's like this on these reality TV shows. If it's said on camera, you might as well repeat it, because if you don't repeat it, it's going to be brought back to you. How come you didn't say nothing? So it is what it is. But, Candy, like her, she like her little bit mess with, with some paprika on the side, baby. She likes some mess. And so Eva's out here swearing up and down, talking about Portia, and she ain't going to even remember. Lord have mercy. What are you doing over there? When you get the forgetful genes, what's good? I was just like, Lord. We got Kenya Moore talking about she's going to be shady if she needs to be shady for the ladies. When she go over there to Canada, she put on her shade, so I'm going to be shady. And her aunt or her cousin didn't even know what shade meant. Her aunt was all confused. I was like, Lord have mercy. And Cynthia talking about, she got a bigger butt than Portia. Now her butt is bigger than Portia. I was like, Lord have mercy. We have Eva and Marlo basically, cool, Eva don't even know why, Marlo's so nice to her. Like, she's shocked. She said she wouldn't even let her give her something to drink. She was so nervous and so scared that she might poison her. It was shocking. I was like, Eva still throwing shade and giving a compliment at the same time. And bigging her up and down her at the same time. I was like, Lord have mercy, what is going on with this situation? And we have, Cynthia, she's talking about, she wants to, reach out to Nene Leakes because of that card that she sent to her. It was so nice. And she found out that she was, that she's blocked. She can't send her a message. So she want to talk to homegirl. She wants to find out what's up. She wants to be on blocked, baby. Lord. And Kenya Moore, basically, I love that necklace. She comes there, she says hello to Marlo. Marlo don't want to say hello to her. She gives her a little hello and turn her head. And basically, Kenya Moore is bragging that she ruined, Marlo's party. She said nobody cared about them dusty wigs and raggedy ass wigs. I was like, damn, Kenya, you're doing too much. But, it is what it is. They're going to throw shade. They're going to be dirty. And, so once Marlo do her thing, it's going to be what it's going to be. But it seems like Marlo is really trying to change over a new leaf and trying to be different. But right now, Kenya Moore ain't feeling it. She ain't feeling that at all, baby. And plus, she's going through the things that she's going through. I was just like, Lord, help me. Poor Marlo done lost her passport, done left her passport in the kiosk. I was like, come on. Her luggage got messed up last trip. I was like, damn, Marlo, what's going on? You need to start gluing everything to you and tying it to your breast, tying it to your sleeve, tying it to your booty, tying it to your ankles. Just tie the information somewhere to you. We found out that Portia done snuck some liquor on the plane. She got that Hennessy and she's sharing with Giovanna. They taking shot of that good old pure Hennessy. I remember her doing that back in Texas, pouring out the liquor. She was supposed to be getting rid of that Hennessy and she put it in a little container, a white container. She put it under the sink when she was pregnant. I was like, boy, Lord have mercy. And then we have the ladies, they end up at the hotel, baby. And it seems like, Tanya Sam is doing a wonderful job. All the ladies got the same room, but she got the penthouse. Everybody seems to be nice. Everybody seems to be having a good time. It seems like Tanya's a really good host, and she knows how to plan a trip. And, it's going to be fun because they're going to be whining and dancing, baby. They're going to be doing a juke, baby. And, right here, right now, Candy Burst do not believe, Nene leaks that letter that is fake and fugazi. All you guys can say, oh, friendship, oh, this and that, it ain't real. And basically, she's saying the same thing that Nene's saying, the friendships ain't real. So she ain't worried about a damn thing, because Cynthia is kind of confused because she checks out the blogs and she see the letter that Nene wrote for her word from word is on the blogs, word from word. Like, ooh, it makes you seem like it's fake, that it ain't real. So how did they get it? We don't know how they got it, but damn, it seems fugazi. You ain't gonna write me no love letter, no apology, and then it being on the blog, it seems like you want everybody to know that that you apologize to me, and it is. And Cynthia looks shocked, and Candy's like, "Girl, you better wake up, Lord." And and then they start to talk about Mark and basically his behavior. He wouldn't let Kenya Moore speak. He would interrupt her, but yet when she interrupt him, he would get very upset and basically stop her dead in her tracks. And they're not feeling it. And they're not feeling that he was actually defending Nene Leakes when she got beef with her and they ain't friends. Well, he don't understand. She called her a buffalo, that's it. Nene Leakes said that she did reach out. She tried to reach out to Kenya Moore, but she was blocked. And it wasn't going to be no apology. She did reach out to her. It was basically, saying some good words, because Nene ain't good at saying I'm sorry. She ain't good at saying I'm sorry, baby. And Kenya Moore is feeling a certain type of way that Mark needs to be home with his baby, because they are bi-coastal. He's out there in New York, and now he's here in Atlanta, and he's chilling with the cast. He's chilling with the people that Kenya should be chilling with him. They should be chilling together or laying up in the bed together without Brooklyn in the bed. But yeah, he's running the streets. He talking about he love his daughter so much. Then why ain't he home with me? Why he ain't home with Brooklyn? This and that. So she's feeling a certain type of way, because he should spend every waking moment that he's in Atlanta with his daughter, because he don't live in Atlanta. He live in New York. So she's feeling a certain type of way. And then it's brought to her attention, and it looks like, it's her. And she probably called Mark and cussed his ass out. They also, they point out that Mark is basically, he's very aggressive, and, he's a hypocrite. He doesn't want to get interrupted, but he can interrupt Kenya. So that's what they said. And basically, Cynthia was like, it don't seem, are you guys at a good place? Can you work it out? Kenya Moore was like, we at a bad place. We at a low point. It's the communications. We can't talk to each other, because if she's talking over him, if he's talking over her, and they're trying to get their point across, there is no time for the message to actually resonate with them of what the other person is saying. It's like, do this, do that, the ego all day. And right now, Cynthia Bailey says she does not feel like Kenya Moore is going to have her happy ending after all. It ain't going to work out, baby. That fairy tale, that white picket fence, well, she don't got no fences like that. She got the real fences. Kenya Moore, it ain't going to work out. Your dreams and your fairy tale is gone, baby. And right now, it don't seem like we're going to ever see Mark again after this season, boy. The ladies get together, they dancing, they whining, they getting ready for the festival, shaking the booty, doing a wop, doing a hip. Let me stop. I don't know what the hell I'm saying. So they're dancing. They're all doing a good job. Candy's very serious with the situation. But guess who does not attend? It's Kenya Moore. And basically, maybe she's feeling a certain type of way because, she's facing the fact of her relationship. Or basically, she probably didn't want to dance with the ladies, and she's moving on from the situation. She's getting her rest. She's getting her beauty sleep, because she said she took a little something and went to sleep, baby. If you didn't want, you should have never brought up Mark or talked about Mark in the situation about the double dates. If you didn't want to hear the truth, if you don't want to face the truth and have it rehashed in your face. And it's not like you wasn't there, but it almost seemed like Kenya was childlike when she wanted to get their opinions on Mark. It just, I don't know. It was just weird. That's all I'm saying. And so then Eva, she sits over there and she asks Cynthia Bailey, so did you find out the information? Who is Snake Gate? Did you find out who the snake is? Did you talk to this person? Did you talk to that person? Because right now she wants to know who Snake Gate is. Who, I haven't seen you after this. So people are assuming that it's Eva. It's either Eva, Tanya, or Yvonne. That's what it is. But a lot of people are saying it's Yvonne. But it'll be really disparaging if it was Eva, the way that she rides with Cynthia. So Cynthia basically lets Eva know that, Mike wanted her to ask, Kenya Moore a question about, she almost ruining the proposal. I was like, Cynthia, you should want to answer that question and say, Kenya Moore, you're my friend. Why would you want to almost ruin my proposal? Why do you have to start off the conversation with Mike? Mike, this, get your own backbone and stand up on your own 2 feet. Tell Nene, is it real or is it fake? Who sent the court to the who sent the letter that you wrote me to the blogs? And then on top of that, Kenya Moore, why you do what you do? Why did you do that? Why would you even think in some way somehow that was okay? That and the excuse you give me, it was a epiphany. Like, come on, miss me with that bullshit, baby. And so Nene Leakes, she's here. Her and Tanya Sams are having a good time. They're dancing in the hallway, getting Nene Leakes ready to have a good time for the festival, baby. And, Cynthia Bailey just thinking about it. And she's letting Eva know how she's going to, probably bring up the situation with Kenya Moore. But she's not saying how she felt. She's not saying anything. She's just letting it be. Like, if you don't care, if you ain't concerned about Kenya Moore, almost, ruin your proposal, then why say anything? Why even be bothered? And if you already knew, why act like you didn't know? Like I was surprised. Don't make it seem like Kenya's the bad person, because a lot of people were saying that Cynthia Bailey already knew that the proposal was going to happen there. And so now, if that's the case, then why are we dragging this shit out with Kenya Moore? Because she was supposed to keep a secret, not supposed to say nothing. Like Eva said to, Nene Leakes, is your mic's off? Is your mic off? And so I guess, Mike Hill, he wants to address the situation. Almost seems like, Cynthia Bailey's acting like she didn't even know that, Kenya Moore almost ruined the proposal. She's acting like she didn't even know that, Kenya Moore, that Candy son, Kenya Moore the information through text that she thinks that Mike is going to propose. She's acting like shocked and surprised. She went out with, I'm pretty sure, Todd and Candy, and also Mark actually mentioned about the proposal and how Kenya Moore almost messed it up, because Mark was upset with Kenya. He was like, oh my god, you're gonna throw the guy under the bus. And then basically he was like, throw him under the bus, and you're so nosy, minding people's business. Tanya lets the group know that Nene Leakes is on her way, baby, that she's coming up the stairs. And Portia wants to address the situation with Eva, and she tries to do it delicate as she can. And she's like, hey, you was talking about me. You said this, you said that about my C-section. You said this about the blogs or whatever, and I thought you was my friend. You always talking about you rolling with me. You always say that you rooting for me. You're like my sister. You like everything. Like, we like mad cool, and it's just so disheartening to hear that you don't have my back. And, I have your back when anybody's talking about you. Ask Marla, because Marla was getting ready to say something shady about you. And Candy, and I stopped her. And then Candy told me what you said. And so Eva was like, I did not say a damn thing. Oh, Lord have mercy. I'm telling you right now, in front of your face, in front of Candy's face, that I didn't say anything. I didn't say a word. I would never even talk like that. I was like, Lord have mercy, the lying is real. Like, they ain't got cameras. We can't see. We don't know. We can't hear. Like, what's good with this situation? So Eva is sitting there lying her ass off. And Candy is feeling a certain type of way. And Candy was like, yes, you did say that. Yes, you did. And basically, Candy is saying, Eva, you get so mad, you get so upset, and your reads are so vicious and mean, and you forget what you say. And Eva was like, I didn't forget a damn thing, baby. I didn't say shit. I don't know what you gonna do with Eva, baby. But Eva ain't owning nothing unless she's off camera. And so now Cynthia wants to bring up the situation when it comes, to Kenya Moore. She brings up the situation where Mike wanted me to ask you. How come you can say, well, Kenya Moore, I want to ask you? Why you got to throw Mike's name in it? Why can't you say, I want to know because you my friend, so why would you even want to spoil anything for me? And Kenya Moore said, oh, it was a premonition. Blase in the third, and she was, and Cynthia was going with it, and Candy was like, it was no premonition. I text you and told you I think he's gonna propose. And so Cynthia's sitting there looking with the deer in headlights, and basically Kenya Moore was like, I don't care what you say, Candy. Oh, you trying to insinuate that I would try to ruin something for her? I would never try to ruin anything for Cynthia. I wrote for her. I wrote hard for her. I'd rather die. I would never show my face again if I try to do anything to mess up Cynthia's proposal, try to hurt her in any way. I would be ashamed. I would be embarrassed. I would never do that. So it is what it is. So you guys take it how you want. I don't know if Cynthia already knew she was going to be proposed to. I have no idea with that situation, but that's what the word is. But anyways, if that's the word or not, why even mention or bring it up? Because if Cynthia already knew, why did you have to bring it? Why would Kenya Moore have to bring it up to Cynthia and say, I think he's going to propose? It seems like everybody would know about the situation, but I just think Kenya Moore should have just not said anything, and then she shouldn't have started. She shouldn't have started off. I had a premonition. She should have just started off like how she started off the second part of the sentence. My bad. I'm sorry. I just got so excited, and I wasn't even thinking, and then I was so happy that I wanted to tell you, not thinking that that it's a surprise for you, because Kenya Moore did not want anybody to know that she was marrying Mark. When, how, what day. She didn't even invite none of the ladies, none of that. She didn't want nobody in the business. So, but they're going to handle that situation because it doesn't seem like it's a big deal for Cynthia Bailey. She doesn't really care. She's only doing it because it's a storyline, and she's acting like, her fiance is the one that told her to ask her because he really wanted to know, why would you try to ruin this? Because he wants to question whether Kenya Moore is her friend, because he's seeing her relationship with Nene go downhill. He wants to make sure there's nobody else in the grass trying to take down his Cynthia Bailey baby. And, Eva's still acting dumbfounded like she don't know what happened. You guys tell me what you think. Peace. I'm out. Much love to all my peeps and my peoples.